Black Light. This is the third and final installment of Try Something Different. Just reading from King James, Revelations 3 and 18. I counsel thee to buy of me gold, try it in the fire, and thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thy eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. Yeah, man. Gold is all mentioned in the Bible a whole lot, man. All throughout the Bible. Nothing but gold, 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 gold. But we got gold in us. Silver. We got metal, precious metal inside of us. And gold can be used for more than just money. It can, copper and precious metal, they got healing properties in them, and evidently, our body needs it. I know copper, can cure certain ailments and stuff like that, So, but the paper dollar that's supposed to have gold backing it don't. They got off the gold standard. Now, this is what that one thing right there destroyed the Constitution. And it's still in the Constitution that only Congress may coin gold and silver and whatnot. And so the bankers, the ones who created the Federal Reserve and World Banks and all them, the gangster bankers, the gangsters and banksters, they bought off Congress. I'm not going to go into too many details on that. And so they got control of the United States money supply, of money. And so that's why they're in so much debt, see. Trillions and trillions of dollars worth of debt, because the United States Congress borrowed money from the Federal Reserve, And how did the Federal Reserve get all the gold? Well, they came, I think it was in, when was this, 1933 or something like that. They went to this island, had a meeting with the, I'm not going to name the names and all like that, because some of you probably know. I'm trying to hurry up through this to prove a point. And when they did that, had a secret meeting with the congressmen and whatever, and set up and confiscated the gold, all the gold, and they sitting on top of the gold. And they said, we're going to use this paper dollar to represent this gold. So you're supposed to be able to really take that paper dollar to the bank and get gold out of it, But you can't do it like that no more, because you've been conditioned for the fraud. You've been conditioned to accept the fraud. So now the Constitution is in suspension, because that don't work. So now what they did, they bought off all the judges. They tell the judges what to do. They tell the president what to do. And they got all of this coded, and you are blindly hypnotized into following You are conditioned into following all of these statutes and so forth, and you don't really care because, like I say, only thing you know is you think you living good, because hey, you know, I could wear uh, the latest fashions, you know. I pay an absorbent amount of money for some gym shoes, so forth, and I got credit cards. I got a phone, a smartphone that I could punch up and pay all my bills with. But you're always in debt though, because you're on a plan. You got a contract to pay your phone bill, your cell phone bill, and you gotta constantly pay that to keep that on. Lights, you gotta pay that. Insurance, all kind of insurance, all kind of what else you got? License, you got to get to open up business. You got to get a license, So when the Congress and the president used to be the servant of the people, they done flipped the script on you. Now the people are servant of the Congress, which they call the government, which is a corporation, and you are slaves to that corporation. And the black people, they don't, we never was into that part. But they say, since y'all want to be, so bad, y'all want to be with us so bad, we going to make you a part of it, even though we haven't actually, there's nothing on paper that says you're a part of it, so we going to make you a part of it. But secretly, y'all still our slaves, y'all still our property, but y'all don't know this because y'all ignorant. And so we going to get y'all money too, or get y'all service too, or make y'all serve us too. And since we don't want y'all to be around us that much, we're going to make so many laws and so many things that you got to be in debt for that you're going to want to steal and kill, and then we're going to throw you in jail, and you really going to be our slaves, because in the Constitution, it says that you are slaves when you go to prison. They in one of them amendments, man. But they didn't really need that, because that amendment right there, but that was a psych amendment to get you thinking that you free. But they never did free you, because of Dred Scott wanted to be a citizen, and the Supreme Court denied him. Said can't no black man, they said can't no black man be a citizen. So quickly now it's time. You done tried everything. Now it's time to try this. Unity. There's all kind of ways to use unity. You ain't got to be a Muslim, join the Nation of Islam, but on your block, man, I bet you got some Moors. I bet you got some Nation of Islam. You probably got some Bloods. You probably got some Crips, undercover Crips or some. You know what I'm saying, man. You got all of our black community probably is on your block. Some Masons, some Baptists on your block. And so now it's time for y'all. Probably got some Republicans, black Democrats. You got some women. You got some women that hate men and men hate women and whatever. You probably got some pedophiles too. But now let me tell you this. It's time for you to join hands right now. Control your block. And if you don't want no criminal elements on your block, you can get rid of them. If the majority of the ones on your block don't want them on there. Plus, if you got the church involved and the church stick to the Bible, you could get rid of all the undesirable elements off your block. You can control your block. The Caucasian used to do it all the time. You know, he controlled his communities, his gated communities. And you got to follow certain rules if you want to live around them. You know? And then they lifted say no discrimination. But if all y'all, see, the federal government can't tell you how to, can't no government tell you how to run your block, how to run your household. You tell them, you know, and then you stand firm on that. Now, if they want to, you know, get raw with you, because you trying to control, trying to stand up for your household, you trying to stand up for your family, and you're a concerned citizen trying to stand up for your block, and they say, no, y'all can't do that. Y'all, it says that you had a right to abolish that form of government and build up another one. Somewhere in the Bill of Rights, Constitution, somewhere up in there. I'm going to find it, you know, make sure I'm not giving y'all the wrong information. But I think I read it once like that. So, you know, you can hook up your block the way you want to hook it up. You can use any kind of money the way you want it. You want to make gold your money? Gold is good all over the world. Lest they discriminate against gold, you know. You know. So they killed Gaddafi. They went in and bombed up a whole city because of Gaddafi. He was the head chief, and he was using gold. And they probably, you know, jacking up some more people because they using gold. The Chinese probably using gold, but they ain't gonna mess with them, you know, because hey man, it's a bunch of them. So look, use this gold at the pawn shop or somewhere. Buy it off the television. Make sure it's real though. You can melt it down. Put our black people on there. It don't have to be, it could be our heroes or whatever. Put their history in there. And control the flow of currency in your community. Start building up stores, you know. And if you see that people got the other stores locked down, such as cell phones locked down, you see that the Chaldeans got that locked down. You see that the Chinese got the they got the beauty supply locked down. The Koreans and Chinese got that locked down. We get the solar panels locked down. What else? The churches. See, that's our biggest business is to churches, man. That's big business, man. Mega churches. We lock that down. And we doing God's work. You know? We doing what God subscribed for us to do. We ain't doing the devil's work no more. But as long as you use that Federal Reserve note, you're doing the devil's work. So what? Get your own money. Put the real God on there. You see what I'm saying? The devil, you don't know who that God is. He got his face on there, but he ain't done nothing godly since he been on the planet. This Black Light out.